Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's the AFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They'll have a former Heisman Trophy winner calling the shots, hailing from the island of Oahu in Hawaii, Marcus Mariota.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against his secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They run again with Dillon. Down at the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 19-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Play fake, Mariota. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 19 yards away. And the Patriots will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first drive. They'll be led out by a man undrafted out of Boise State, the nephew of a Super Bowl MVP. It's Brett Rippon.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no... really important for...
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Rippon. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And off comes to Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Rippon to pass. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Mecole Hardman, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. The point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From just shy of midfield, Mariota. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down and 2. Mariota. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he will have a Patriots first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Throwing is Mariota. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Play action now. Mariota. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Mariota. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Marcus Mariota, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Charger drive about to get going. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Rippon on 1st and 10. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down is Rippon. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Rippon's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. 3rd quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun. It's a give to Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 39, Rippon.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw it is Rippon. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. David Montgomery, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down. Play action. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Mariota now to throw on 1st down.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
The last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mariota. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 17-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, Mariota. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Chris Jones in there to drop him for a loss on the play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go on the road. We've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy. Here's Rippon. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A nice little juke. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Patriots take over.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Mariota on 1st down. Incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Again, it's Dillon.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, it would likely put an end to this thing.
They'll try the left side with Dillon.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running up the middle, here's Dillon.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now Mariota. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
And the Pats have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And a disappointing way to close out the season. You got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit, but they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.